Hey there, folks. How are you? I'm Tory Favro, horror book writer and your reviewer. I've been loving bringing these videos to you. I hope that you are enjoying them. If you are, please make sure that you're subscribing to the channel, clicking the bell for notifications when I do a newie, and just being part of this community that we're all in. If you have a book that you want me to have a look at, my PO box address is at the end of the video. Today I am excited for this one. It's going to be a short review. I don't want to spoil it. If you are new to the channel, basically I just give you reviews from how they make me feel, as opposed to a complete breakdown. There's other channels that can do that. I'm not interested. Okay, so this may be one that you think you know, but you don't know. I highly recommend it, though. This lady is incredible, and this book is none other than Shirley Jackson's The Haunting of Hill House. She's a fascinating lady, to be honest with you. Shirley Jackson wrote prolifically. She was born in 1916, and she has passed. But she wrote a heap of quiet horror books, and The Haunting of Hill House has been twice filmed as the movie The Haunting, and was loosely the basis for the brilliant Netflix series The Haunting of Hill House. There was a second one too, The Haunting of Bly Manor, which was also very good. But Shirley Jackson writes spectacularly. Over here, I bought these all as Penguin Classics, so they're just so much fun, all of them. They're so well written, and I am so keen to bring them all to you. But for now, this is The Haunting of Hill House. If you've seen the TV or the Netflix show, it's nothing like this. And excuse me, I live near a busy area, so there is a siren. I don't know if the microphone's picking it up, but it's being about in the moment, isn't it? I'm not going to cut it out. So basically, in Alone in the World, the back of the book reads, Alone in the World, Eleanor is delighted to take up Dr. Montague's invitation to spend a summer in the mysterious Hill House. Joining them are Theodora, an artistic sensitive, and Luke, heir to the house, but what begins as a light-hearted experiment is swiftly proven to be a trip into their darkest nightmares and an investigation that one of their number may not survive. This is an exceptional book. Buy it immediately and read it. Even though it's 200 odd pages, it's an easy read. The way that Shirley Jackson writes is accessible to anyone, and it's not like, the reason why I'm saying it's nothing like The Haunting of Hill House, one, the characters aren't exactly the same. There are some with abilities that the TV show had. For example, like Theodora, there is a sensitive in the TV show, and there is Luke, who is one of the twins on the TV show. Luke's in here. They're not the same characters, and purely because they also have been written, a very long time apart from each other. This is Shirley Jackson here. If I remember, I will zoom in. And she writes just such amazing, I would call it quiet horror. There's a sense of dread. There's a sense of innocence lost. She writes these things perfectly. And the Hill House experience is genuinely creepy. It's not in the modern sense, like where I might write stuff that's blood and guts. I have not attempted quiet horror before. My stuff is always very visceral. This is quiet horror, and when the scary moments happen, it almost takes you by surprise, because you're like, goodness me, I did not see that coming. And Shirley Jackson brings that constantly, and the way she writes her characters, they're engaging, they're endearing, you want to know more about them. And it's an art that sometimes is a little bit lost with a lot of modern writers. I believe I do all right with my character development, but she writes characters exceedingly well. And Stephen King wrote as nearly perfect a haunted house tale as I've ever read. I don't disagree. Stephen King is the man, in my opinion. I wish he'd write another horror book, though. I'm done with Holly I'm sorry, Mr. Mercedes, I enjoyed them. I have heard though, so he wrote The Talisman. I'm looking behind my Stephen King shelves there. He wrote The Talisman, which is one of my favourite books ever, with Peter Straub. And then he wrote Black House. I'm looking, it's here somewhere. And I read that he's writing the third book in the Talisman trilogy, which was partly done with Peter Straub. Peter Straub has passed away, rest in peace. But those books are nothing short of exceptional. I keep looking up because it's annoying me. Generally, I know where most of my books are immediately, and I know where The Talisman is. Oh no, that's The Stand. I'm a goose. Where's The Talisman? I'll find it after just to prove a point. Stephen King. Anyhow, I don't think the channel's about looking at the back of my head. I'm excited to read that book when he puts it out. It's sad because, obviously he's finished it, The Journey Without Peter. I know I'm diverting away from this, but I think it's sometimes good to have general conversation. I remember I did not know what the Black House was about when I bought it. And I get quite emotional with my books, often. I enjoy them. I enjoy words. I think words are beautiful. They can evoke laughter, tears, sadness, joy. But I remember buying this book just because it was Stephen King. I still am not sure if I've got all of his books or not. I don't think so. And it gets confusing because now they're publishing his short stories as their own stories. So, stuff like that does get frustrating because I'm like, have I read that one? But yeah, I remember when I realized that the Black House was a continuation of the world of the Talisman. I cried, like literally tears fell down my face. I was so happy. I was so happy because I read The Talisman when I was very, very young and I loved it. I've got to find that book. Bear with me. Okay, this is frustrating, but I'll give you my excuse. I can't find The Talisman up there. We have only just recently moved into this house and I've been getting all my books out. And I do think there is another box of Stephen King somewhere. But this was the book Black House that I was referring to. Because the back of it doesn't even give you any indication that's where you're heading. And I was just so surprised. And this is the thing too. I've just realized now I've read the inside of the dust jacket. It tells you it's Jack Sawyer. I love Stephen King so much. I just get his books. I didn't even read the inside. It does tell you, and I've just wrecked it for you. But it's Jack grown up, and I just cried. Anyhow, it was just a beautiful memory for me. Another fun fact too, I'll tell you. Remember, read Hill House. In Australia now, we don't get very many hardcover books. I don't know why. We just don't. So, and I love hardcover books, but we tend to just get paperbacks. And I remember being upset about that for quite some time. Occasionally, books will come through with hardcovers, but if we want them, we've generally got to import them from America. The last few Stephen King books, many Stephen King books that I've bought now are just paperbacks that I've looked after. I guess at the end of the day, it's more about getting the story than, it's one of those funny things. I love books so much that I think, everyone will, I need to keep these forever and they need to be preserved forever. But I buy a lot of books from thrift stores. We call them op shops in Australia. And, at the end of the day, someone's going to end up donating my books to someone else or whatever. It's just something weird to consider, isn't it? Anyhow, The Talisman, Black House, and whatever comes next. Shirley Jackson. I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes I wander, and because I host this by myself, my brain's allowed to go wherever it wants without a co-host to pull me back into line. I am thinking, though, about asking some of my friends in the horror community if they want to do this together, and we'll film it. I don't know a lot about how to. I'm assuming Zoom or something like that has recording capability. So maybe we can do some interviews with other authors, or just have nice chats that you guys can watch. So let me know if you'd be interested in either participating if you're an author, or seeing it if you're a reader. The book starts gentle and gets really dark, and not even very quickly. It's gradual. It's very gradual and just creeps and creeps, and then Hill House gets you. When I first bought it, I did buy it thinking it was going to be, honestly, I bought it, I'd seen the TV show, and I bought it thinking, how did this lady write that back then? Because the TV show's gory, and it's filled with a lot of Easter eggs too. Look for all the ghosts in the background. You'll be actually stunned at how much effort they put into making that thing very creepy. This, for its time, it's creepy as it gets. It is damn near perfect in terms of a haunted house story. It's gentle, quiet horror that is just a must read. I waffled all over the place with that one, but I hope you know it comes from a place of enthusiasm and just wanting to connect with other people who enjoy different sorts of horror too. So, The Haunting of Hill House, Shirley Jackson. Get her other books as well. You can probably get them really cheap. Otherwise, yeah, this, in Australia, this was a Penguin fiction, like classics, modern classics book. Well worth the read. And as of this recording, I've got a few books on the boil, and my most recent, I record these very close to each other. So yeah, my most recent purchase of a book, it won't be my most next read, but I did get this book. I've heard really good things. I'm Facebook friends with Nick Roberts. We've probably only exchanged a handful of words, but he's done quite a bit for the horror community, and this is meant to be exceptional, The Exorcist's House. So I thought I should buy it, at least to show my support. Not that he needs my support, he's a very well-known author now. And but yeah, I'm keen to read it. It's meant to be so good. Have you guys read this? Please pop down below what you thought of it. Please don't put any spoilers in to wreck it for anyone else. But The Exorcist's House by Nick Roberts is my latest purchase. And I'm going to see you guys on the next video, okay? Thank you so much for being part of the journey. Hope you're enjoying it as much as I am, because I'm bloody loving it. I'll see you on the next one.